Today's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna clean up a lot of trucks, real nice trucks.
Alright.
Now it'll be more clear where we are.
If the giant 10-foot sign wasn't clear enough.
You know how to do this?
Absolutely not. We should just keep it hung up with like tape.
Here we go. So I have to peel this back.
Oh my god, heart's pounding.
Oh no, it came off.
Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is dangerous, Charlie.
Tell me what you want me to
down.
do.
You just stay right there.
Charlie, it's not that kind of video.
Oh my god. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Womp,
No, we're gonna fix
womp.
it. You know people who do this for a living are gonna rip this video apart.
We're gonna definitely lose some subscribers.
We got a good job here we're doing. We're losing our I here, our M here.
Here we go. This is the surgery.
Take a knife.
I can't. My parole officer won't let me. You're gonna have. If we can get to the corner, I can fix it.
Gotta try not to stretch it.
All right, I need your other fingers. That's what she said.
Fingers? I think we can just work our way over.
Oh, look at the stance. You gotta get the stance check. Look at this.
Bro, the stance is deep.
Wow.
Oh, I think we're on track.
Yeah, just overlap it. Bam.
Nobody needs to know. Good thing I'm the editor.
Oh, that is mint. Look at that. Gilmore would be proud.
Yeah, he would be.
Gilmore would. He'd do a burnout right on there.
I'm gonna rip the whole S off. It's gonna be a video. Oh snap!
No bubbles. Look at that. Show me a bubble.
I'll see a bubble anyway.
It doesn't even look crooked.
This is what they consider to be base stuff. Oh, you gotta give me a pose. Do your best. Do your best. Thank you. Yeah, this is really dirty. I can see why he needs a tune-up.
So laid back.
It's a nice way to make a living.
It is. It's just like,
Especially when you don't charge anything for it.
Dude, you want to keep the pressure low. By not charging money, you end up enjoying it a lot more.
That's
Weston, I'm Bob. Nice to meet you, bro. This is my quick coupler system here. So you just pop the collar back like that, and it's just a really large quick disconnect. When you're in this mode with this lance, when you're at high pressure, it's going to rinse. And as soon as you hook up a foaming nozzle, it's going to start foaming. So it automatically will switch modes just like that. So this will be neutral pH soap coming out at 100 to 1. You don't have to measure anything or think about anything. So the first wash we'll use is Liquid X. That's a very good sealant, neutral pH. You can let it dry and it won't cause any issues. No problems on chrome, aluminum, paint, nothing. It'll do a good job removing bugs and soot though. But you do have to brush it. We use a mitt.
It needs to be agitated.
Yeah. So once we get everything clean, I'll switch modes on these and then we'll run a ceramic sealant through it. And that'll help protect the work we did once it rains on it later.
Oil.
These are all on and ready to go. So as soon as you squeeze the trigger, the machines will turn on. Each gun has its own power washer, so they won't interfere with anybody else. So
Do
we
you
can all
recommend a
work at the same time.
pre-rinse with Liquid X?
If you had a lot of mud on there, then yeah, you would definitely want to avoid that. For this situation, just foam right over it. That'll lubricate the surface, wipe it around, rinse it off, and we'll be good.
With foam, do you recommend starting at the bottom or the top?
I usually start at the bottom. You know, with a neutral pH soap, it doesn't really matter as much, but if you're using something stronger, then you would want to start bottom up for sure, because anything that's applied, which is a very strong soap, would run down and it would start cleaning where it's running first, and it would be hard to level out later. You would just have cleaner spots than others. But with a soap like this, it's very forgiving. You could start at the top, let it run. You know, there's no rules with this stuff we're using today. I have tire shine if you guys need any or want any. We've got detail spray for after we're done so that, you know, we can touch up and polish up any spots that we aren't happy with. All the tools here, you guys feel free to use. We've got wheel cleaning stuff. These are a nice new brush that just came out this week. It's a FENDER brush, but it'll be good for certain instances, but obviously it is a brush. I wouldn't use that on your paint or anything. For anything that's really dirty or maybe the rubber on the wheels, we can use this kind of brush to scrub that around. This can be a useful tool, I think, for getting behind the stacks maybe. It's a nice material, it won't harm anything, but like, you know, between the cab and the stacks, I think this would be a good fit. And it also bends, so you can go around the stack like that. And I got more of these too. If we like any of these, just let me know, and I can pull out an unlimited number of any of them.
Hey, on stainless steel like this, what type of brush do you recommend using to
So,
avoid scratching?
I think our best bet for this trailer is this one.
Yeah.
Because you get the reach and you're not going to scratch anything. Any brush, even though this is the softest bristle we can get, it's still a brush, and it's gonna show later, especially with like nice paint like this. Where we could probably use the brush is if we wanted to scrub in between these supports underneath the trailer, if you wanted to go nuts. This thing would be useful though too. This is the same quick connect that I showed you before. So if you want to use this thing, all you have to do is take the wand or foamer attachment off and plug the gun on right here. This is a crazy tool because as you turn this thing on, these start spinning and they create sort of a cone that just goes straight up and reaches about 20 feet. So it hits hard. Once you squeeze that trigger, you can also squeeze this one and that'll open up these soap nozzles. And that'll also automatically turn on the Liquid X soap. So you can soap up the underneath and get it all nice and then just release this gun and then go up to high pressure and it'll rinse it.
Just to let everyone know, so we call this a KEW Connect, K-E-W.
Yeah, these are really nice.
And this, you know, you have your standard quick connect, like everybody has your air hoses, and then there's a KEW Connect. The KEW is a lot more durable, it will last longer, it's stronger, the bond is better, doesn't leak. I mean, over time, everything will, but it is a lot stronger than a straight quick connect.
With that in mind, that you know, it is a mechanical thing that can fail. I've never had one fail. That's why I like those. So this is also ready to go. So you'll see this style lens also. And the only difference here, instead of disconnecting this to like hook up or unhook your foam cannon, this design is for places that have more users. So there's no detachable parts. So all you have to do to foam is turn this to this side and this nozzle will turn on, that'll turn on your foam. And then when you want to rinse, you turn it to this side and then I'll spray out of here. So that way, you know, it's a little more streamlined. We can use these kind of lances on the sides or on the front also, but I like the lightweight ones from when I'm working up high, the ones that we had up front there, just the single pipe with a long reach.
Yeah, because we can reach the top even with
yeah, but this is useful at the back here. Now, if you wanted to choose your soap, we have a couple different options hooked up to this one, degreaser and truck wash. This is set to cut at 100:1, which is a good truck wash strength. This would be useful if you wanted to do a trailer washout. I would probably use this one on the inside of the trailer. If you wanted to hit the tires a little bit better, get more of the brown junk out of them, it's gonna do a little more work than the Liquid X one. The difference is the Liquid X is completely neutral in pH, so it's very mild. And then this also leaves a little bit of protection behind.
It smells good.
And it smells like NyQuil. Whenever you turn on or off your soap, you're gonna see a delay, and you're gonna see that same delay when you switch soaps. So like, you just wanna give it about 10 seconds to run through. And then these machines turn off on their own after about 30 seconds. So that's kind of a nice thing because you don't have to worry about the pump overheating or anything like that. I've got a couple buckets with grit guards. So we've got a couple different things here. This is kind of like a small tire brush, but I think that bigger one that just came out is going to be more useful. But if you have tight places you want to get into and scrub a little bit.
You get in the holes of the rim with that, and then you can do the exterior inside the rim.
You know, or I use this to get into the holes in the rims too. This is a little bit more manageable around the lug nuts and stuff, and it's super soft, so like it would be impossible to scratch anything with this. We use these kind of mitts here. If they hit the ground, you know the routine, we'll just throw them in the trash. We will not let those touch the paint. This is a Scrub Ninja. I just brought these in, and we used this on the stacks, and it worked out really good yesterday. This is a little bit of agitation, but without scratching. This, you guys might find pretty fun. We can put this at the end of a lance, and this will gush the foam out at 100:1 and brush at the same time. So you just have your power washer gun on there, and you just like, scrub it right in. I don't usually bust this thing out because I keep forgetting I have it. This is the lance I normally use. We'll use this more when we get the truck itself in after we're done with the trailer. This one's hooked up to the ceiling boom so we can go all the way around the truck with one hose instead of switching guns and stuff. For this wash, we're mostly going to use these zipline guns right here. This one, the paddle switch turns on and off the light so you can see what we're doing really good if we get into the engine and all of that. But this can be any lance you want, so these are all the options here. You can put different attachments on. You could have a foam cannon on this side, same foam cannon as the end there. You could have that hooked up, have your rinse nozzle here. If you want to use something tight, you know, this, sometimes you just need something a little bit smaller. And the other thing that's kind of nice on my lances here is I've got these adjustable ends. You can spray yourself if you wanted to. But if you turn it sideways, just be ready, because it's gonna be like holding a rocket. It's surprising. Normally when you're used to pushing back, it's one thing, but this is a good tool for like when you get behind, if you wanna get like behind in the wheels when the hood's open, or like, you know, just hit some stuff like maybe from underneath, or if you wanted to go nuts and you can like go in and hit like on the inside of the rail here. Other than that, I have this right here. I have two modes in this thing. Right now these are set to draw from the gallons, and you can see the colors here. So like this is the Liquid X, that's just the truck wash. And then if you wanted to use the sealant, you just slap it over to this side and then it'll be hooked up to the snake oil. This is like my bucket filler. And what's nice about it is it does the same thing as at the pump. And it upsets people. I like to upset people on the internet as much as I possibly can. Just squeeze that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can't really get the leverage up there. Enjoy, bro.
Listen, I'll get down low if you want to do on top.
Man, I love it. All I have to do is hold the camera today.
Hey, you remember the dude who polished the black truck with us, William?
Yeah.
He gave, oh, he didn't give me, but he gave me some polish to try to sell at the show.
Oh, nice.
I haven't opened up the box yet.
Oh, William's a good man.
When we try it, we'll just film what it does.
Yeah.
Show it working.
What does it smell like, bro?
So if we snake oil it down.
Smells like fuel.
Oh, I love that fucking smell. Yeah.
Grab one over there. DJ has it on.
Snake oil will take care of that.
Beautiful trailer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
These are easy to work with products. It makes the job easier.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you like them.
Absolutely.
You're gonna like the snake oil. I can't wait for you to see that go.
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, the water ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we need to make that go away. A little bit of snake oil. Well, you know what it does. Yeah, nice, right?
Yeah, very much so.
It's like instant. Don't need to let it set, nothing.
One thing I wanted to do to the truck was buff the paint, and I didn't, so my plan for today was to wax all my paint.
Oh, all you gotta do is spray the
Now I
binder.
don't have to.
Yeah, you just saved a lot of work, bro. How's it looking over here?
Good, real good.
Wow, looks good, bro.
And then you can just see the water running down.
Let's go.
Make it happen.
Got a little dirt right there. We even got a couple bugs to clean off of it, I think. Very nice. This thing is cool. We're gonna use heavy duty on the frame of this. It'll help a lot.
What do we have for dilution in here?
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Yep.
That's to the surface?
Yeah, the pump sprayer is not gonna cut any further, so whatever you mix it in there is what comes out.
Okay. What is your recommendation for leaving heavy duty on the surface of the vehicle in a case where we're degreasing?
2-3 minutes, 5 minutes. Just don't let it dry.
Do you recommend agitating the surface with heavy duty?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
perfect.
mean, you don't have to, but it'll be better if you do.
Perfect.
Use a little detail brush in there. We'll get in hands-on. You know, you're gonna want to use the little detail brushes we have to get in these
there.
weird spots.
Yeah.
Throw a mitt on that. We'll throw it
Sure.
out after or whatever.
Okay.
We're gonna definitely want to get hands-on in here.
On the,
And also on
pumpkin.
these, you know, these
airbags.
when you put the heavy duty on here, you see these start to turn brown.
Yep.
A lot of that junk's gonna melt right off, and the
Okay.
power washer will get it.
You need a small brush, CJ, to agitate. But you're gonna have the cleanest cab over at your jammer, bud. CJ, may I just jump in on that front axle? Put your hands on stop.
Picking your target? Oh yeah.
Between the yoke right there.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot right there, man. You got it. This thing is gonna be as clean as it can possibly be.
You can already see how clean it is, CJ.
Dude, that's a great use for this brush.
It really is.
Like,
you
that
can
is
reach in
good.
there without having to lay over.
I'm gonna do the fifth wheel again. Let me get that again.
Yep.
Let that work a minute.
Boy, that gives you some serious reach, huh?
All the way to the front rear almost.
Ah, I thought that thing would be a home run. I saw it just came out this week. I was like, heck, I got to get a bunch of those. How's it going in here? You reaching everything?
Yeah, this is going great.
You're getting in there with the fine details, bro.
Yes.
That would be awesome. There's a lot of stuff we can cut. Have one of these right here with about another foot longer.
Oh yeah, you need like an extension on there, huh? Do you want to hook that up inside of a drill and spin it around? Let's hook you up with
try
some
that.
technology, bro. I got a technique for you. Now tighten it a little bit. Now you got a drill brush, bro.
There we go.
And you got light. How about that?
Well, that's a pretty good idea right there. That's what it took right here. Yep, that's what it took.
That's working. Normally I use that in cup holders, but this is way more fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's an awesome idea. I'll tell you,
Isn't that great? Seriously. Ram it right in there, bro. It fits.
You getting with that, or?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Sure was. How's this stuff on skin?
Good. Yes, very nice on the skin.
Now you're asking? Already crawling around. Ready?
Hey, if you think you're done, go again. That's the only thing with it. You just don't want any left behind, okay?
Get right down in here.
Reese, we got that. That's what we're here for, bro. We're gonna mix it in. Liquid We're gonna hit this with liquid X. We think it'll work.
Put anything on these tires?
I mean, this will kind of get it, but if you respray it directly with heavy duty, that'll get all the.
You want to heavy duty the tires?
I was going to just to get the brown off of them.
There we go. How's the aluminum? Is it still there? Yeah.
Is that what you were looking for?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do them last.
When he sprayed it, instantly it turned brown. You know, that's volume.
Does it come off okay or?
Yeah.
You got the grease out of there?
Yep.
Nice.
Rubbed right off.
That's good news, man. What do you think? Good. Oh, you guys did a good job. You're the ones who got in there, you know, hands-on and made it
We have
happen.
a lot of grease here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't want to keep mitting him.
Where's the heavy-duty sprayer?
Have it right here.
We need a little bit of it right here, bro. We got like some grease in there. What do you need?
I'd like the pressure washer with real short line.
Okay.
Snake oil?
Snake oil. Dude, it falls right out, Yeah. Just got a little smidgen of grease there, bro. That's nothing. And nothing, bro. We're not intimidated by that one bit. That's the awesome sauce. Straight lines, go left and right, left and right.
Thank you very much. Stuff